Hey there, welcome back to Dishes and Wishes. My name's Philip and today we are going to preview our inventory of depression glass candle holders. If you should wish to make a purchase, please message me. Okay, let's get right into what it is. Before I'm going to have a sip. This beautiful cup is called Water Lilies Yellow. It's a Macassar pattern and I will be featuring it and other beautiful wares made by Macassar in my next video, which is called The Magic of Macassar. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. The first candle holder I should like to show you is from Anchor Hocking. It is the number 184. It was introduced in 1938 and Anchor Hocking called this their drip catch candle holder for obvious lines. It measures 4 3/8 by 4 3/8. The pattern, you may recognize it as Manhattan, which is an entire dinnerware line from Anchor Hocking that people have been collecting for a while. There it is. Obviously, and you can clearly see it's got the Art Deco style inspired pattern there. There it is. It's $6. Or best offer for that depression glass candle holder. Okay, next on my list is this single candle holder here from Duncan and Miller. This is the Canterbury number 115 low single light candle holder, and it was introduced along with an entire dinnerware line called the Canterbury line in the late 1930s. This was manufactured through 1955 when Duncan and Miller closed and Tiffin Glass acquired the molds and the right to the pattern, the Canterbury shape. So the crystal ones that you find of these, other than this one here, they're Duncan and Miller. And then the new coloured ones, a variety of colours, I won't list them for you because I didn't write them down. And, well, we'll get to them when we get to them. This candlestick holder stands 2 3/8 inches high. The base diameter is 4 5/8. There it is. It has a mid-century modern style, and these petals appear on every piece in one form or another. This is $7.50 or best offer plus shipping, which I'm always willing to double pack or whatever. Next is this piece. Fostoria, American, yes. Number 2056.5. It's the flat, round base fan center. Now, the American pattern here, another Art Deco pattern of cubes, is one of the top 5 dinnerware patterns out there. It's popular and a lot of people know all about it. This is the double light, stands 4 1/2 inches high and has a base diameter of 4 5 inches. Introduced in 1937. This is $15 or best offer. There it is, plus shipping. There it is. Bibo. He's losing his mind. Okay, next we have another piece of Fostoria. This, introduced in 1960 and produced right through to 1982, is the Fostoria coin glass. Has a hexagonal base, and there are the frosted coins you can see running around there. The frosted coins indicate the earlier production. If you find this with non-frosted coins, you have part of the later edition. Number 1372 is the number of this piece, and it also is part of a larger collection, a larger dinnerware service. That these pieces can all be the first piece of a new collection for yourself or somebody else, or a piece of a collection that you've been working on for a while. It all works, and they all mix and match wonderfully. They really do. So that's that. What's next? Yes, the Imperial glass, number 749, laced edge, twin candlestick. Ah, yes, that's you. Here it is. Introduced, manufactured by Indiana Glass, and first appeared on the market in America in the 1935 Montgomery Ward catalogue. There it is. What does it else say about it? Nothing. It is $7.50 plus shipping. It stands 4.5 inches tall and has a base of 4.25. Many of these lights originally come from a console set. Many of them were sold open stock, where you could just go and buy a single candlestick, a plate, a cup, a yada yada yada. But also a lot of them started life, their retail life, as a console set, part of a console set, which would have had a large bowl in the center that sat on the dining room table, and then 2 candles, which may have had 1 light, 2 lights, or 3 lights, depending on the dimensions of the room that it was really going to fill. So this is the Montgomery Ward Imperial lace edge. This also comes in blue. This is called Katie Blue. I didn't call this Katie because I think that refers more to the blue. But this is the candle holder, the double candle holder that goes with the Katie Blue line. It's $7.50, and it's just waiting for its forever home. Okay, what do we have next? Ah, yes, we have 2 candle holders, both from Imperial and both from the Cape Cod line, which, like American, is one of the 5 top American manufactured glass dinnerware patterns of all time. I will be speaking of them often. I will be exhibiting items often. If you're looking for a wonderful investment and a dinnerware that will turn family occasions into banquets in which memories are made, these are part of the those 5 is the path of least resistance to the Garden of Beauty. Anyway, I'm waxing poetic, so I'm gonna shut my gob, as they say, and introduce you to the candle holder, which is the reason we are all here. The first one is this round base single light candle holder. And there it is. It was introduced in 1950 by Imperial. I'm sure this came originally as part of a console set that you could reconstruct, or maybe in the process of reconstructing. This guy stands 2 3/4 inches high and has a base diameter of 4 3/4. And there it is. This guy is $7.50 or best offer. Now, here is the second Cape Cod Imperial single light candle holder. This has a square base that has been ground, as you can see. There it is. This guy is 4 1/4 inches high and has a base is 3.5 by 3.5. This light is $10 and the other one is $7.50. The reason is that for collectors who already know, and for those of you who don't, not all pieces of every line were produced at all times. Some pieces were produced for a very short period of time, and this is an example of that. The other candle holder, this was produced over a 12-year period, but this was only produced for 1 year, and that makes it rarely scarce, and scarcity in this case adds to the value. Not only is this beautiful, there it is. So the square one is 10 and the round one is 5, and they're part of the same family. Okay, here we go with our first piece of Indiana glass. This is a double light candle holder. It's called Garland number 301, and it was introduced in 1935. Stands 5.5 inches tall. There you can see the colouring. It is distinct. It may remind you of other patterns such as Della Robbia or another, but this one is called Garland, and it is $12 plus shipping or best offer. There, that base diameter is fairly substantial. It's 5 1/4 inches. Very nice. And all of these pieces are in excellent condition. I've gone over them with a fine-tooth comb. So you shouldn't have any problems. But should any of you be unhappy with your purchases, please let me know. I can make this right. Okay, what is next? Introduced in 1930, this low candlestick was manufactured by L.E. Smith Glass, and here it is. The number 408 from L.E. Smith. Loop handles. Some of you may recognize this single candle holder. There it is. It stands 3 1/4 inches high, and that base diameter is 4 1/4. Very nice. Would look beautiful with its body and the bowl, but I don't have those. I have this guy, and his stylish self is looking to go and live with you. There he is, $7.50 or best offer. Next, I have a pair of matching double candle holders for you to take a gander at. And here they are. They were manufactured by the New Martinsville Glass Company. It's their number 4457, the Teardrop. They are a pair of round-based double light candle holders. There is the huge base, And there we turn it around and you can see the huge teardrop there, the candle holders. When you buy candle holders out in the wild, make sure that you always check around here for cracks. These candle holders, all of these here and all of them from the period and around, were not made for the great heat from a candle. Please blow your candles out before they are lower than an inch in this type of candle holder. You will hear a ping, and when you look you will notice that the glass around here, although it won't come apart, will have a streak in it, like somebody gave it a chop or something. So if you're a purist and those kinds of things bother you, and they do sort of bother me, especially since we can avoid them, and I only learned by experience. I'm only sharing with you. After the half dozen, you know, forget a couple of them, ping, then you remember. But anyway, so there are a pair of these, and they're beautiful. They're in beautiful condition, and they're $25 each. They stand 5 1/8 inches high, and they have a 5 1/2 inch base, and that's they. Next we have from Pattern City Glass, the crow's foot pattern, number 890. This is a double light, round base candle holder. This has a cutting on the foot. There it is. You can see it there. Did I show it to you then take it away and not show it to you? But anyway, there it is there. This was introduced in the 1930s. Number 890, and this is $15 or best offer. Also, it stands 5 inches tall and has a base of 4 1/4, and it's beautiful. It has the Art Deco fan there in the center. In fact, the whole design is fairly deco. That could be holly, I guess. But I guess it could be some sort of leaves and berries, really. Maybe it's well, who knows? But there it is. It's nice. I guess, which says absolutely nothing. So there it is. What do we have? Yes. Number 1067 from Westmoreland. This is called 3 Ball. And this is the candle holder called 3 Ball. Some of you may know this as Cannonball, and also Westmoreland used this in the Delarobia pattern, so you'll see it there. This is fairly heavy. This does have a tiny little speck of a little scratch right there, tiny little thing. I'm showing it to you. This guy stands 3 1/2 inches high and has a base of 4 1/4. It's $7.50 or best offer. There it is. Okay, let me have another quick sip from my water lilies. This pattern, water lilies yellow. There are a number of water lilies pattern, and the thing that changes is the flower. There's blue and orange. This is yellow. It's very nice, well designed. We'll get into it tomorrow when we look at the pieces that we have to show you in our Magical Macassar show, which I'm sure you're going to love. Anyway, we are at our last piece of today's show, and it is, where is, oh, here it is. It is a clear, it's clearly depression. It has a thumbprint and star, whoops-a-daisy, pattern, and then it has those vertical ribs. I don't know why I'm off to the side there like that. You're having a stroke. Oh, no, stop it. Anyway, there it is. I don't know who made it. It's got the nice, it's in beautiful condition, and it's $6 or best offer. So, that concludes our show for today. I hope that you've enjoyed my show on candle holders. If I can help you, if you have a question about anything that I've shown you or any of the previous shows, please feel free to message me. I monitor everything that's going on, and I will answer you. Unless that stroke that I just made a joke about was correct, and in which case I probably won't message you. But anyway, it's been fun, and I hope that you've enjoyed seeing a few examples of there are literally thousands and thousands of different types of depression glass, elegant, you name it, candle holders. Remember, 120 years ago, who had electricity? Everybody had candles. Candles are fire. Fire is fundamental to humans. So, candle holders were everywhere, and they're dear to our hearts. I'm going to say goodnight before I start rambling, and I'll see you soon. Take care.